Here we go again. We're going live on YouTube and live on Periscope. That's why the camera's moving around a little bit at the moment. We're live now on YouTube as well. Barstool Sports. No, I haven't heard of that. I heard something was going on in the UK, but I didn't know anything was confirmed yet. I know that there was an emergency meeting. Somebody died, or was there an abdication? My pants dried a little bit, but it's raining a lot harder now. Yeah, we're here on YouTube and on Instagram. And I'm sorry, Periscope. I don't really do many live Instagrams. Let's look at the clouds again when we get over here. The Queen is having an emergency meeting, apparently. Staff from as far away as Balmoral are flown in. The details of what's in that meeting are still not available. The view's going to get a lot better in just a moment. I'll tell you what, holding two phones and an umbrella, this is tricky. Let's see what we can do here. Sorry about that. And that Balmoral racetrack. Is that still even open? There we go. Wow, that is pretty today, isn't it? There we go. Lots of low clouds today. Chinese Coca-Cola is pretty cold. Not dying here in Hong Kong. Horse racing is a huge business here. Matthews was pretty good. You are in Hong Kong on the Victoria's Peak, looking down on the city below. Wow, what some clouds. Amazing clouds. Let's go up a little higher, shall we? Does look like a black and white photo almost, doesn't it? Oh, there's my umbrella. Coastal Chinese are a little bit more suspicious than, say, northern Chinese. Welcome, Gazigers. Hello, Brian, on YouTube. Guys, I'm also broadcasting on YouTube. Video quality might be a little bit better if you go to my YouTube channel, Penguin6. Audio quality is better on Periscope, but the video is a higher res. I think the YouTube video is probably higher today. Very impressive skyline today. It is amazing today, isn't it? We are walking. I haven't done Instagram. I am back in Hong Kong. The trip was okay. Go to my YouTube channel, Penguin6. You can see my video blog from Singapore, where I was over the weekend. I practice. I don't know how to do the other stuff. Oh, look at these clouds coming in over Kennedy Town over here. This is China tool play, but technically mainland China. The border is 20 minutes from here. But Chinese military is here. Chinese flag flies over the city. I could time lapse, but I don't have any other cameras right now. I've got both cameras broadcasting. One's broadcasting on YouTube and one is broadcasting on Periscope. So kind of stuck. Macau is like 1/8 the size of Vegas, but makes 4 times as much money as Vegas. Vegas is a poor relation to Macau financially. Bonsoir, France. Bonjour. I guess it is the morning in Paris. Let's go up a little bit higher and get more of a view. I'm all alone today. I haven't seen another person pretty much all day on this hike. Yeah, I can code. Those purple dumplings were chicken dumplings. Oh, I spoke too soon. There's somebody. Those were chicken dumplings at my hotel, those purple ones. I live here. I've lived here 7 years. And this is my morning walk, so I do this hike every day. It said chicken on the sign. I didn't really eat them though. Pretty amazing clouds today. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to stop the YouTube one. Stopping the YouTube because I'm going to use it. I'm going to film in 4K because this is so beautiful. I want to put it up in a video blog. So guys on YouTube, thanks for watching. I'll be back with a new video blog shortly. Just got an alert. There's a flooding in the new territories. So we ended the YouTube video blog, or YouTube live stream, just so I could have a second camera again. I don't know what camera I'm using. It's an iPhone 6S on this Periscope. Oh, rain. They both are pretty cool. You just logged in on YouTube. I'm sorry. I wanted to get some 4K footage with that phone of the clouds so I could put them in my video blog for tomorrow. Debachi Wubusa Dao. I don't read Chinese characters. Don't really speak Chinese. Yeah, interaction on YouTube is a little harder. This guy's happy. He's got up here with his camera gear. He knew what the weather was going to be like. He's scoring some pretty cool pictures. No, I can see your chats. Did you hear that? Yeah. So I had a dream. I was in the water there. Giordano's. I'm not sure what I'm going to get in Champagne. Look at all those ferries coming in. I used to like the Garcias, but it's gone basically. But a shell. Hey, oh, Mexico. Look at all the ferries coming back from the rain. Yeah, we had noodles and fish and chips. So the building straight across from me is 1,500 feet. And one over here is about 1,400 feet. The building across is about the 11th tallest building in the world. I don't know what the Sears Tower is nowadays. Wow, look at that. It's just impressive as hell. I used to like Garcia's Pizza in Champagne. My son had a soccer game in Singapore. His team, his traveling side, had to travel to Singapore for a match, or matches. So we flew over there for the weekend. Then we goofed off a little bit, and now we're back. It was too hot to play. The boys were really tired. Though, I mean, it gets pretty hot here. It's just we've had a very cool spring, and we haven't had obscenely hot. I mean, I think if it had been a month later, our kids would have been more used to the weather. Might have played a little better. Morning. Welcome as return to Hong Kong. I don't have the DJI Osmo with me. In fact, it's recharging. I find that the Osmo is not really the best for walking. The Osmo is more of a steady cam, in one position, looking around kind of device, which is good. I should probably just use my drone for walking. Yeah, here it's like 25 degrees Celsius, but Singapore was 33 or something like that. All right, so now we're gonna go home. Now we're gonna have about 10 minutes of no view. So get used to the jungle. DJI was a Hong Kong-based company, but they moved their headquarters to Shenzhen, which is just across the border. Simply, I think, to be nearer the factories. There is a DJI store here. You've seen it in my videos a few times. Kia ora, New Zealand. We had New Zealand fish and chips today for lunch. We don't go past the waterfall. DJI is not cheaper here, I don't think. What does a DJI combo pack cost in there? I think it's about 10,000 Hong Kong, which is about 1,200 US. I did videotape the waterfall, so you'll see it in my video blog tomorrow, or, well, whatever, tomorrow, Friday. Canons are from here, or Shanghai, some are from Thailand, some are from Vietnam. If you look at the lens box, all the lenses seem to be made somewhere differently. No, it's not really cheaper here. You have to understand that the cost of real estate here is obscene, as is petrol. So the logistics and display cost of items here is so high that any savings that's made by being closer to the factory is lost. In fact, for a lot of items, a lot of brand named items, which have this massive supply chain system from China to the US to distribution points in the US, it's cheaper for us to buy from the United States than it is to buy locally, because it's easier to deliver 10,000 lenses to the United States than it is to pull out 100 lenses for the Hong Kong market. So we sometimes actually buy on Amazon. Yeah, I don't know what the trip's going to hold this summer. We got to plan that out. I don't eat durian or scorpions or snake's blood, although I have had snake bile once. It sucked. Yeah, I don't know what I pay for my Canon relative to paying in the United States. One of the things you got to watch for with a lot of stuff is like the warranties. Some items have country-specific warranties, so you could buy a camera here, but then take it back to the United States and it wouldn't be warranted. That kind of sucks. Yeah, people still play Pokemon. My kids have sort of migrated over to Clash Royale, since they can play with their friends. Yeah, I often give this example. I had to buy a children's thermometer, a Braun children's thermometer, and the price in Hong Kong dollars was about 60 bucks US if I bought it at the local grocery store, the local drugstore. I went on Amazon, it was 22 US dollars on Amazon, and shipping to Hong Kong was 5 US dollars. So for 27 US dollars, I could get it shipped from Amazon to Hong Kong, or I could buy it locally at a groceries at a pharmacy for 60. It's warmer. It's about 74 Fahrenheit right now. Yeah, AliExpress, though, you never really know what you're getting sometimes. God, it's wet. $1,850. What's the tax rate? How much are you going to have to pay in taxes? I mean, here's the tricky thing. If you're willing to live like a local, live in the housing that most of the locals live in, and eat at places that, well, the locals will eat, which you might find, disgusting or dirty, yeah, you can survive. But if you're expecting Western standard, grocery store, Western imported food, whatever, a nice house with modern appliances, well then no, it's not a lot of money at all. I mean, my rent here in Hong Kong is 4 and 5 times what your monthly thing is. I'm all right. How are you? Wet though. There's a good rain. It's actually raining a lot harder. We just got a thunderstorm alert from the observatory. Ah! Wet foot. So I've got one pair of shoes soaking wet from Singapore. I've got another pair of shoes I'm wearing right now that are now soaking wet. I'm going to have to go to my third pair of shoes for the treadmill later today. My legs are soaked now. They dried off when it stopped raining, but now the little rooster tails have gone up. You make enough money that you can afford such costs, basically. It is kind of like Jurassic Park. Big spider web here. Tiny spider, big spider web. Yeah, I'll go watch a movie on the treadmill. I don't think $1,850 is that much. You got to understand that you got to pay taxes, and American citizens have to pay U.S. taxes and Chinese taxes. So it's kind of annoying. There's all sorts of weird things. Don't forget you have to register at the police station whenever you come into the country in China. You have 24 hours to register at the police station. Oh, you're from Colombia. Okay. You could probably find an expat message board for people in that area. I mean, there are all sorts of expat resources for people living whatever city, Shenzhen, Guangzhou, etc. And you can ask questions like, you know, where is this place? Where should I go to get a good burrito? Where can I get that? Daft. The time that it was over. It smells like egg waffles. It's so wet. This is not Brazil, as you probably gathered. Construction. I am back from Singapore, back to my normal routine. And there's like the 3 tourists who decided to come up here today. Yeah, I haven't watched his thing. I know he made a bunch of blog posts or something I need to catch. Ah, crap. Ooh, that was lightning, or was that the welder? All right, we're gonna walk down now. Much cloudier now. I did actually get quite a few steps in because I was coaching youth soccer, so I was walking up and down the sidelines quite a bit in the heat. That said, I did also eat a lot when in Singapore, so I technically gained a few pounds. Well, we'll see how much of that is just water and whatnot. Fish and chips was pretty good today. I went back and forth about whether or not to eat it. I was thinking maybe I should just save it for later, but I think I'm just going to have a light dinner tonight. Probably just a chicken salad tonight. Jack Ma's house is coming up in a bit. Oh, this is steep. Yeah, my step goal is about 20,000 steps a day. I've probably hit about 10 so far. By the time I get home, I'll be at 12. No, I'm probably at about 8 or 9. I'm probably at about 9 right now. By the time I get home, I'll be at about 12 to 13. Then I'll do an hour on the treadmill, which will kick in another 7,500, and I'll be at 20,000. 12,000, that's good. Yeah, it's going to rain all day, I think. Lots of rain coming down. I'm not going to run, no, but we'll go into the treadmill later. Or the exercise bike. I'm not really sure which I'm going to choose. I haven't done much on the exercise bike in a while. Just all water in Seattle. Yeah, I had half a mind to add Seattle to my list on my cross-country tour, starting in San Francisco, but then I was like, maybe we'll skip that. Maybe we'll go up to, say, Portland. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know if I want to go the northern route. No, it smells kind of the same today. Portland had a riot. What, did Starbucks close? Snow, that's crazy. Train's coming up, actually. I don't see it, though. It's still a few minutes away. I'm waiting in the rain. Sorry, guys, you can see it tomorrow. Nah, you can see the train tomorrow. It's too wet. Oh, I don't know. We'll probably spend about 4 or 5 weeks on vacation. Haven't really figured it out yet. It depends on the trip. I'm planning about... The trip across the U.S. is going to be about 10 days, and I'm going to spend a few days with my dad. We're going to go to San Francisco, and we're probably going to drive to Washington, D.C. from San Francisco. But I've got 2 kids who've never really done long-distance car rides before, so I'm kind of thinking they're good for maybe 6 hours a day at most. And I think we'll probably be on the road about 2 weeks. Hey, England. How's the Queen? Understand all chaos is breaking loose in Buckingham Palace this morning. Well, we thought about going to Barcelona, but then we thought, why not go to Barcelona during the year so the kids can see a football match? So I'm kind of thinking in the back of my head, maybe taking the kids to Europe for a week in the fall and going to a couple games across Europe. Go look at the Daily Mail or the Sky. There's an emergency meeting at Buckingham Palace. Staff from as far as Balmoral have been ordered back to London for this emergency event in the UK. Yeah, I don't know how long the kids are going to last. Wispy. The clouds were kind of wispy, like cotton balls. Ugh, walking through squishy leaves right now. That's the thing, I kind of said Grand Canyon, then also Yosemite, so it kind of depends which route I'm going to go. From San Francisco, it would seem Yosemite and then Reno would be a more realistic option, but if we decide to go to, say, LA and then cut across the desert to Vegas, then the Grand Canyon is an option. If we go the more northern route, we'd probably swing through Denver and then cut through Kansas. If we go the other one, we might still hit Denver, or we might stay south and cut through Texas over to, say, New Orleans or something. I've never been to New Orleans. Yeah, there's lots of Teslas here. They're everywhere. Yeah, we're going to drive across the United States with my kids. I think that's the plan. Still working on it. So I think about 6 hours a day, figuring about 300 miles a day. And the trip was coming back 350 miles a day. There's actually a really cool website where you can plan out trips and stuff like that. Debating about Canada because our former nanny lives in Canada. So we thought of going to see her and maybe going to Niagara Falls. I don't remember the website. Just type road trip planner, and you'll get this website that's really pretty amazing. You just add the destinations you want to see, and it shows you, what's nearby and what routes to take, and etc. You can see like the world's biggest potato or something like that, or what other oddball of things you want to see. No, that's not Jack Ma's house. Jack Ma's house is around the corner here. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go all the way up to Canada. I kind of wanted to take the kids through Kansas, but Kansas is pretty boring, yeah? But I thought maybe there'd be some tornadoes. Look at those wispy clouds. Look at that. That's awesome. I can't remember the name of the website. I'll have to look it up for a second. I think I've got it on my iPhone. Let me see. Hang on, they sent me an email this morning. No, it's not there. Not there. It's on my other account. Road Trippers. Road Trippers, that was the name of the website. Roadtrippers.com, yeah? So I went to roadtrippers.com and I'm planning out a trip. It's not windy at the moment. So just so you guys know, I've got about 25% battery life left on this phone. I don't think I'll make it home. But we will make it to Jack Ma's house, which is around the corner. Yeah, Kansas would be fun. My kids like playing soccer, so I'm actually kind of thinking of trying to find pickup soccer games for the kids wherever we go. No, the wife won't be with me. I do live here. There's no more. $193 million house is up ahead on the left here. I'm a dad. I do dad stuff. Part of it depends on my own business, how busy I get with my business. Yeah. This is the $193 million house, Jack Ma's house. Oh, they've started renovation. They've got it covered in scaffolding. Will the wife be okay on a road trip? Yeah, I guess so. She's actually kind of excited about it. So check this out. It's covered in bamboo scaffolding now. So I think they're going to start a big project here. Let's get a picture of this from my Instagram. If I can get it with the sign. Yeah, that's what I need. Lots of storms. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be there in June. Yeah, well, I went on vacation without the wife last year. I left her here to work and I took the kids to France last year for the Euro 2016. So that was not much fun. I'd rather have my wife with me. More thunder. My wife gets seasick badly seasick, so no, we've never done a cruise. My wife gets seasick like, I don't know, just floating in the bathtub. Ugh. She does get airsick sometimes. I don't think she gets car sick. Well, she does if she's not paying attention. We haven't really been on a big boat in a couple of years. Last time she went to Macau, she was sick. No, I need something like codeine to like put her unconscious. Rain's picking up. So I tell you what, guys, I'm going to leave you here because this phone's about to die and I need to put it away anyway because it's getting really wet. Thanks for watching. You're going to see more of this on my YouTube, Penguin 6. In the next 12 hours, I've got a video blog from Singapore coming up, and then another video blog from Hong Kong coming up. So thanks for watching. Follow me here. Follow me on YouTube. Talk to you soon.